Good morning, everybody. On behalf of Cigarroa High School and Laredo ISD, the place to be, I would like to welcome you to our Toro Legends ceremony. My name is Armando Molina, and I am the proud principal of Dr. Leo G. Cigarroa High School. Please stand. Thank you. Please stand for the presentation of colors led by Cigarroa High School, JROTC, and remain standing for the national anthem played by the Cigarroa High School Orchestra.
Right time, march. Left, right. Tiger, halt. Left, hey. Free stand, other.
A round of applause for the JROTC presentation of color. At this time, we will have an invocation by senior student Sway Vasquez.
Heavenly Father, as we prepare to honor Cigarroa High School graduates as Toro Legends, you have guided them and others into the world with wisdom and have blessed them with knowledge. Today, we thank you for your kindness upon returning to your alma mater. You have bestowed upon us inspiration and aspiration for success. We ask that you continue to bless us and guide us as we continue to make a difference in the lives of students in our community. This we ask in the name of your Son, Jesus. Amen.
Please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. Will be presented by Aurelio Cruz.
Hey. Free stand, other.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated.
A round of applause for the invocation done by Sway Vasquez, Pledge of Allegiance Aurelio Cruz, and of course our wonderful orchestra and JROTC. At this time, let's give a warm welcome to our honorary guests who continuously work towards ensuring that all LISD students are provided with the best opportunities. With us today, we have board members, LISD Board President for District 5, Mr. Goyo M. Lopez. Laredo ISD Board Secretary for District 2, Mr. Rodolfo Rudy Morales. LISD Board Member, Parliamentarian for District 4, Mr. Alfredo Gus Perez. Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Guillermo Pro. Executive Director for Health and Occupancy Safety, Mr. Dr. Oscar Perez. Executive Director of High Schools, Mr. Jose M. Cerda, also a Toro legend. I also would like to recognize the elected officials that are here with us today. We do have with us today Mr. Esteban Rangel from LC Board President, Mr. Jesse Gonzalez, our County Commissioner, Mr. Ramiro Vélez, our UISD Board Member, Judge Danny Dominguez, who is also here with us today, and of course, most importantly, the families and the friends that are here to support our Toro legends today. A round of applause for you all as well. And we also have Rudy Gonzalez, our UISD board member, who's here as well. Rudy Gonzalez. At this time, we'll have our board president, Mr. Goyo Lopez, address our Toro legends and our families.
Thank you very much, Mr. Molina. Good morning, everyone. It is always an honor to be here. Last year, I had a conflict. I had to go read it at school because this week is National Reading Week. And so I came and I pressed the flesh and I congratulated the honorees and I excused myself and I felt horrible for having to leave. So this year, I made sure that nobody booked a conflicting event that allowed me to give me the time to be here. And so they rewarded me with a microphone. They said, well, you can say a few words then if you're going to stay for the ceremony. I said, awesome, I sure will. More than anything, I just want to say congratulations to all these wonderful individuals that are being recognized today. They serve as a great example to all of our students here at Cigarroa High School of what they too can be, whether it be in the private sector, whether in medicine, whether you're serving in the military, whether you're serving as a public servant. I know that was a little redundant. Whichever way, maybe you're a photographer and you have that skill set. Maybe you're a musician. But these are all fine examples of what you can be. And so I congratulate you this day. It's a wonderful recognition of what it is that you do. And some of these individuals that were mentioned just a short while ago, like Mr. Gonzalez, who's a faculty member and a board member at UISD, and then Mr. Vélez, we're volunteers. People don't realize that. When you serve on the school board, it's a way of giving back to this community because we are volunteers. You know what that means? We don't get paid to be board members. And yes, we have to deal with all the difficult issues, the hard decisions. And we do it because we want to help our students the best that we know how. And it's the best way that we know to give back to our community. So once again, congratulations to everyone. I'm really proud and excited for each and every one of you, for your families, for our honorary recognitions here today. It's the first time that we have honorary Toro legends. I'm really happy. One of them goes to church with me, so it's really exciting to see a fellow church member being recognized. And then Ms. Gigi gave the best speech that I ever saw when we opened the new building here, the new campus. She got up there and she talked. You thought I was ready to vote for her. Like she said, she's gonna be the next mayor or something. So Ms. Gigi, and I told her that day, that was one of the best talks I've ever heard. She was up there with a lot of courage and conviction and animo and all that. She was definitely representing the pride of South Laredo. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, I hand the mic over to Mr. Molina, and thank you very much for being here. Congratulations once again. Keep up all the good work.
Thank you to Mr. Goyo Lopez, and again for all the hard work and dedication you have for our wonderful district, Laredo ISD. I did fail to mention one elected official. We do have Mr. Richie Rangel, who will become a Toro legend here today, who is our city council member for South Laredo. At this time, I would also like to congratulate and welcome everybody, well, not congratulate, but give thanks to everybody who put this together, all the Toro Legend Committee. I know it's not on my script, but you know what? A lot of hard work came in today to make this possible. and to make this a wonderful experience for you and for your families and for the students. So a round of applause for the Toro Legend Committee. And I'd like to recognize the administration as well from Cigarroa High School. We have our director of the South Pettis Early College, Dr. Lucille Lopez. Assistant Principal Amy Cáceres. Dr. Jody Cordova. Pedro Medellin, Assistant Principal. Assistant Principal David Charles. And Dean of Instruction, Luisa Medina. Here we go. Drawing blanks are good. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce our LISD leader, our superintendent, Mr. Guillermo Pro, and he will share some words of wisdom with us. Mr. Pro?
Thank you, Mr. Molina. So, good morning, everyone. It is a distinct honor to be here with you today. As you sit here, I know that we're happy and we're festive and everyone's smiling, and I want you to reflect on why we're here. The reason that we're here is not because of money. The reason that we're here is not because someone paid you to be here. And I want you to think about that, because most things in life revolve around money, and they revolve around being paid to do something. They revolve around providing a service. And today, we're gathered here for something different. Today, we're gathered to celebrate greatness. And the pursuit of greatness, the pursuit of legacy, is far more important and far more difficult to reach than anything money can buy. Looking up here at the stage, look at the faces of the important people that are sitting up here. They represent the blue of Cigarroa. The blue of Cigarroa is there because of the academics. It's there because blue represents what is the most important, integral part of education. The blue represents excellence, academic excellence, and the excellence to pursue your dreams. It's no mistake that blue is used in most of the Ivy League schools to represent their colors, because blue represents that integrity. It represents that greatness. The silver represents the light of direction and leadership. The silver tells you where we're headed. And every person up here has vision. Every person sitting here has leadership. And they represent the light in their individual worlds. They are shining examples of what silver means in the blue and silver Cigarroa. And then look at the Toro. The Toro obviously represents strength and resilience. Each person up here represents strength and resilience. And it's no accident that if you look at the fight song, if you look at the words that are up there, you see the word fight, 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 fight. It's there. It's even in your chant. But let me tell you something. We're not talking about fighting where two people are at odds like this. Because this can be broken by anybody. When people are fighting, it's very simple to pull your hands apart. What I'm talking about is this. When you put your hands together and you form a bond that is stronger and cannot be broken by anyone or anything. And the strength of the bonds that have been created by the people that are sitting here, the strength of their bonds with their integrity, with their vision, with their shining example of what it means to be what today will be named a Toro legend. I'm telling you right now, No amount of money can buy that. Nothing. It pales in comparison to what each individual up here has done for our community. And just as Mr. Goy Lopez said, we are honoring today people that have helped other people because of their work. It doesn't matter what field you're in, but students, pay very close attention. Because of the work that they do, where they bring people together and they answer to a higher calling than themselves, I'm telling you right now, I am proud to stand before you and tell you I am in the presence of greatness. I believe that every individual up here deserves not only a roaring applause, but if you don't stand up and scream their names, I don't know what's wrong with you. Let's give these people a round of applause for being such incredible examples of what it means to be a Toro legend. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Pearl. We have the honor today to have 14 exemplary individuals that are being inducted into the Toro Legends. These 14 individuals are being recognized for their contributions to society. They have exemplified service, self-discipline, responsibility, and most importantly, respect. These men and women embody the Toro vision, and they have helped to become empowered leaders of our community and our global society. And they continue with their post-secondary journey and became agents of positive change in the lives of others. Today, we are launching the new tradition that celebrates remarkable individuals that will also have shaped our school community. We are not just recognizing outstanding alumni, but we're honoring former faculty and staff who have inspired and empowered students during their time here at Toroland. And they will also be honoring Toro Legends. This is something inaugural, and I want to give thanks to Ms. Gigi Perez and Mr. Mario Guzman for being here. And personal thanks again to Mr. Mario Guzman, who gave me the opportunity to teach here in 2002. So thank you, Mr. Guzman, and Ms. Gigi, also for all that you did for me as a teacher and for the students here at Cigarroa High School. So congratulations to them and to this new honor and this award that they're the inaugural recipients of the Honorary Toro Legend Award. We also want to congratulate all Toro Legends for their dedicating countless hours to our communities. Their hard work and dedication has not gone unnoticed. We'll start today with our first Toro Legend to be introduced by student Deyanara Garcia, who will be introducing Ms. Leticia Vallejo Alvarado, which I'm proud to say was also a former student of mine. So here we go. Deyanara.
After graduating from Dr. Leo G. Cigarroa High School in 2010, Leticia Vallejo Alvarado pursued higher education at the University of Texas at Austin, earning a Bachelor of Business Administration in Marketing and a Bachelor of Arts in Spanish Literature in May 2015. During her undergraduate studies, she expanded her global perspective through a study abroad program at ESADE Business School in Barcelona, Spain, where she completed coursework in management, communications, and branding. Professionally, Leticia has built a career rooted in leadership and community impact. She has served as office manager for the Children's Advocacy Center of Laredo, Webb County, where she plays a vital role in advancing the organization's mission to help child victims of abuse and their non-offending family members. In this capacity, she helps oversee administrative operations, coordinates annual conferences and special events, and leads fundraising initiatives that promote child abuse prevention and youth well-being. Beyond her professional role, Leticia is deeply committed to community engagement. She has served as president and is currently president-elect of the Texas Exes Laredo chapter, where she encourages alumni involvement by organizing community events and scholarship fundraising efforts. She also dedicates her time as a lector and CCD teacher at Santo Niño de Atocha Church to foster faith formation and moral development in children. Through her professional leadership and service, Leticia exemplifies a strong commitment to education and community advocacy. On a personal level, Leticia is married to Andres R. Alvarado and is a proud daughter of Agustin and Leticia Vallejo. She is the official family party planner. Leticia is blessed to cherish her new role as a mother to her precious 8-month-old daughter, Athena Leticia Alvarado. In her free time, she enjoys graphic design and stationery making, creatively blending her skills with her passion for meaningful and personalized designs. Her words of wisdom are, "Your future isn't shaped by one big moment, but by the small decisions you make every day. Always take responsibility and treat people with kindness and respect. Those habits will take you alone ever could." Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm honored and incredibly grateful to be among students, faculty, staff, and administrators who make this community so special and the Toro Legend ceremony possible. Thank you. We often think success is about reaching our own goals, but I learned that life is also about the example we set for others. The truth is, there's always someone watching, someone learning from the way we carry ourselves, the way we treat others, and the effort we put into our work. Many times, without even realizing it, we become someone's role model. That is why this recognition means so much to me. It is not only a celebration of the work that I have done, but also a reminder that dedication, loyalty, and service to our community truly matters. People notice, and most importantly, they are inspired by it. This moment is especially meaningful to me as I enter a new chapter in my life, motherhood. One day, my child will ask about the path that I chose, and I hope she feels proud. Proud not only about the achievements, but of the values behind them. Students, remember you never know who you are inspiring. Lead with integrity, work with purpose, and always give your best, even if no one seems to be watching, because someone always is. Thank you, God, my husband Andy, and my entire family. Gracias, mamá y papá, por todo. Thank you to all my former teachers and current boss, Dr. Severita Sanchez, and to the whole entire Laredo ASD family for this incredible honor. I am blessed and very proud to be a Toro.
I am honored as the principal of Cigarroa High School to present this plaque to you, and from this day forward, you are now officially a Toro legend, Ms. Leti Vallejo Alvarado. Congratulations.
You're the honorary.
Congratulations. Our second Toro legend is being introduced by Jimena Zarate. She will be introducing Nora Idet Bolaños, who is also a former student. Very proud. Here we go.
Nora Edith Bolaños, proud Toro from class of 2005, began her academic journey at Texas A&M International University in the summer, graduating from Dr. Leo G. Cigarroa High School. She was awarded the prestigious Sanchez Scholarship, which provided a full-ride opportunity to complete her undergraduate studies. In May 2009, she earned her Bachelor's of Science in Nursing, marking the start of her professional nursing career. Following graduation, Nora worked as a registered nurse in the emergency room at Laredo Medical Center, where she gained valuable hands-on experience during the early years of her career. After 2 years of nursing practice, she was accepted into the Master of Science in Nursing program at the Prairie View A&M University, located within the Texas Medical Center in Houston, Texas. She was relocated to Houston and completed her master's degree in 2014, while continuing to work part-time in the emergency room at Memorial Hermann Memorial City Hospital. Upon graduation, Nora practiced as a family nurse practitioner at an international medicine clinic in the greater Houston area, providing comprehensive care to patients from diverse backgrounds for 2 years. During this time, she was accepted into the Postmaster's Emergency Medicine Nurse Practitioner program at the University of Texas Health Science Center at Houston. Through this program, she completed extensive clinical training at the Memorial Hermann Memorial City Hospital, as well as an additional affiliated clinical sites. She successfully completed the program in 2016. Following her postmaster's training, Nora worked as an emergency room nurse practitioner at HCA Houston West Hospital for several years. In 2019, she made the decision to return to her hometown of Laredo, Texas, where she has since continued to serve the community as an emergency room nurse practitioner at Laredo Medical Center. Most recently, she transitioned into a clinical role at the Laredo Hematology and Oncology Associates by treating and diagnosing hematological disorders. Meanwhile, she continues to provide emergency care on a part-time basis. On her off time, she enjoys family time, the most with her husband, Alberto, and children, Emmanuel, Isabella, and Alessandra. She is grateful to God to have her parents near, Rogelio and Nora Elvia, who continue to be her #1 supporters. Her words of wisdom are, she encourages students to stay focused and never lose sight of their ultimate goals in life. Anything is possible when you set your mind to it. Establishing both term and long-term goals help maintain focus and direction. Do not be intimidated by challenges. Instead, let them fuel your determination to overcome and achieve your aspirations. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. First of all, this school looks beautiful. When I walked in, I didn't even recognize it, but it's absolutely beautiful, and I'm so proud to be here. I want to begin by thanking everyone for being here today to celebrate each of us being honored. It still feels unreal to me standing here, receiving the Toro Legend Award. I'm truly humbled, and I know there are many Cigarroa graduates who are equally deserving of this recognition. I am beyond grateful to be considered. We are truly the pride of South Laredo. Dr. Leo G. Cigarroa High School prepares its students exceptionally well, academically, artistically, and culturally. Just recently, we saw one of Cigarroa's former mariachi and orchestra students perform in the Super Bowl halftime. Cigarroa High School students continue to cultivate and strengthen so many creative and talented minds. I want to first thank God because He works so perfectly to place the right people in my life at the right moments. It is because of Him that I am able to wake up every morning and provide comfort and care to some of the most vulnerable members of our community, the ill. I currently care for patients at Laredo Hematology and Oncology Associates, where many of those I encounter are facing a cancer diagnosis. I have worked as an emergency room nurse practitioner for more than 10 years, but recently God placed this new opportunity in my path, one for which I am deeply grateful. Although the work can be difficult, it has taught me that being a healthcare provider goes beyond treating illness. It also means being a source of strength, a shoulder to lean on, and sometimes a place where patients and families can share their tears. I am fortunate to work alongside an incredible physician and nurse practitioner, Elena Reina, who's also a Toro legend. To me, this is yet another reminder of how God works in amazing ways. I would also like to thank my husband of 10 years. Today's actually our anniversary, so happy anniversary. And my children, Emmanuel, Isabella, and Alessandra, for being here today to support me. I hope that through me and through each of the individuals being honored today, they can see that with dedication and perseverance, anything is possible. Quisiera darle las gracias a mis padres, Rogelio y Nora Bolaños, por estar aquí como lo han estado siempre en cada etapa de mi vida. Gracias también a mi hermano Alejandro por estar presente hoy aquí con su esposa. Los amo mucho. Siempre les he dicho que me hacen fuerte todos los días. Gracias por todas las palabras de apoyo. Gracias por todas esas prácticas de banda y de mariachi a las que me llevaban. Gracias, mami, por siempre tener un almuerzo calientito por las mañanas, con esas tortillas hechas a mano, como tú las sabías hacer. Gracias porque, aunque hubo momentos en los que no me podían ayudar por mis tareas debido a la barrera de idioma, siempre me apoyaban de todas otras maneras posibles. Mis padres trabajaban un tiempo completo y a veces doblaban turno, y así encontraban de todas maneras que nunca nos faltara nada. Sobre todo, nunca nos ha faltado amor ni cariño. In my earlier years, I was often dropped off early at school so I could review math equations with my 6th grade teacher, Mr. Basilio Light, at Cigarroa Middle School. I still remember teachers like him who were so dedicated that they even shared their phone number in case we had questions after school. I'm sure that was later regretted. I was incredibly blessed to receive a full ride scholarship to TAMIU, where I completed my undergraduate studies. I learned about applying for scholarships thanks to counselors, teachers, who stayed after work hours to help us. In particular, I remember Miss Angelita Valverde, may she rest in peace, and Miss Nora Soria. It was also thanks to Miss Soria and Miss Valverde that I was able to participate in the homecoming court. At that time, finding a white gown was financially difficult for my family. They took it upon themselves to borrow a used one for me so I could participate. Because of their kindness and support, I had the incredible honor of being crowned homecoming queen of Cigarroa High School in 2005 with a borrowed dress. I was also introduced into the world of hair care through Miss Ibarra, our host. There were many other teachers who shaped my journey along the way. Mr. Armando Molina, known to many of you as El Toro Grande. My former principal and now honorary legend, Mr. Mario Guzman, who always called me the rising star of Cigarroa High School, and now plays against my husband's above 30 basketball league. Mr. Robert Bird, who helped increase the interest in anatomy by dissecting frogs. Mr. Serna and Mr. Almazan, my band directors, Ms. Jimenez, Ms. Dominguez, and Ms. De Llano, my Spanish literature teacher, just to name a few. Sorry, I got a little excited. The memories from Cigarroa High School are countless. Early mornings marching on the football field, traveling to out-of-town band competitions, mariachi competitions, UIL events, and friendships I formed along the way. I moved away from Laredo for about 8 years, which was an incredible experience that helped me grow and advance my career. However, moving back home truly felt like a breath of fresh air. Every now and then I find myself driving down Zacatecas Street, remembering all the amazing moments and the many blessings that this high school gave me. Thank you once again for allowing me the honor of standing here in front of you today. Cigarroa High School will always be the place that shaped who I am. To the teachers who dedicate their time, patience, and heart to their students, thank you for the impact you make every single day. And to the students here today, never underestimate how far your dreams can take you. The school is filled with opportunity, guidance, and people who believe in you. Thank you again for this incredible honor.
As the proud principal of Cigarroa High School, I present to you this plaque, and from this day forward, you are a total legend officially. Congratulations to the Toro. Our third total legend that will be introduced by Brian Sandoval. He'll be reading for Mr. Gilbert Gonzalez, who is here in absentia, but his brother is here to receive the award from our Commissioner, Jesse Gonzalez. Can we please have Mr. Brian Sandoval and Mr. Gonzalez?
Gilbert Gonzalez is a lifelong resident of South Laredo, Texas, and proudly serves as City Councilman for District 1 and Mayor Pro Tempore. Born and raised in the community he represents, Gilbert graduated from Dr. Leo G. Cigarroa High School in 1996. In 2018, he completed the Basic Instructor Development Program through the Texas A&M University System. In 2019, he earned an associate's degree from Liberty College. Gilbert began his career in public service at the age of 20 with the Webb County Juvenile Detention Center. Over the course of 25 years, he dedicated his professionalism to serving Webb County through roles with the Webb County Justice of the Peace Court System, Webb County Commissioner Precinct 1, and the Webb County Sheriff's Department. This extensive background has provided him with a strong foundation in public safety, community engagement, and effective governance. A passionate advocate for South Laredo, Gilbert has organized and participated in numerous community events serving youth, families, and seniors throughout his career. He currently serves as Vice President of the Giving Tree Scholarship Foundation of South Texas and is a board member of the Webb County Appraisal District. He also serves as chair of the Animal Care Service Advisory Committee and is an active member of the Public Safety Advisory Committee. Working alongside the police and fire departments, reflecting his strong commitment to education, opportunity, and giving back to future generations. As City Councilman and Mayor Pro Tempore, Gilbert is recognized for his transparent, hands-on leadership style and strong belief that community leaders have a responsibility to improve the quality of life for those they serve. He has championed initiatives focused on infrastructure improvements, neighborhood safety, intergovernmental collaboration, responsible policymaking, the adoption of modern and impactful city ordinances, and maintaining an open-door policy that ensures residents have direct access to their elected officials. Gilbert's leadership is grounded in collaboration, accountability, and a deep respect for the people of District 1. His unwavering dedication to public service and to preserving the values and culture of South Laredo has made a lasting impact on the community. In recognition of his decades of service, leadership, and commitment to South Laredo, Gilbert Gonzalez is honored with the Toro Legend Award, celebrating a legacy defined by service, integrity, and positive change. His words of wisdom are, leadership isn't about titles, it's about showing up, listening, and doing the work for the people who trust you. Thank you.
Well, first of all, good morning. My name is Jesse Gonzalez. My brother Gilbert couldn't be here today, but he obviously didn't want to miss this one. So I'm going to get to brag because can it be possible to get 2 Toro Legend Awards in a lifetime? I am also a Toro Legend, and I feel honored to be able to share that passion with my brother Gilbert, right? So I'm going to have that over him, right? He didn't make it. No, my brother Gilbert is in Washington. He is in the delegate right now with the city of Laredo, advocating for more funding for our community, and he couldn't be here today, and he apologizes. As you heard, my brother Gilbert is a proud graduate of Cigarroa High School. All 3 of us, my sister and my brother Gilbert, we're all proud graduates of Cigarroa High School. And I do carry the Toro Legend Award as well, and this makes us very proud. So Mom and Dad, I hope we keep making you all proud, one day at a time. I do want to say that whenever we speak to our youth, because I see our student body here present, it's always fun to say where we're from. It's always fun to say where we represent, where we graduate, and we're always proud to say we're graduates of Cigarroa High School. So remember that for y'all that are going to take that step and graduate soon. Always remember that no matter what happens, you're going to fall back on your education. No matter what happens, nobody can take education away from you. So always do your best in your studies, because whenever you're up here on this side, we're going to see 20, 25, 30, 35 years later, and we're going to say, those are the memories that made us who we are today. Sharing memories that we shared in our classrooms, in our hallways, in our courtyard, on the bull ring, it carries with us day after day, and we're proud of those moments. So students, always be proud where you're from. If you are going to go abroad and come back, out of state, out of city, remember to come back and share your passion, share your knowledge. We have doctors here, we have professionals here that are getting recognized today that you heard. They come back to Laredo to serve our community, and they're proud to say we're from Laredo and South Laredo. So the Pride of South Laredo is a great slogan, and it carries with us every single day of our lives. And the memories, obviously, Mr. Guzman, you were my principal for all my high school years, and well, I hope I didn't give you too many headaches when we were here, right? But Mr. Guzman has always been a great person. I see a lot of people that are still here that are proud to represent and still work for Cigarroa. Ms. Perez, I mean, obviously, no cambia, and I see the same faces, right, Mrs. Gomez, and it means a lot because y'all are still advocating for us. That means a lot. Y'all did something, y'all instilled in us, and we carry that. Ms. Nanias was my teacher in senior, I think, right, our senior year. So it just feels great to be up here to share this floor with the rest of our Toro legends that are going to be recognized. And we're proud to say that we work together. My brother Gilbert works continuously day in and day out with the rest of council members, another council member from South Laredo. So both council members are proud graduates of Cigarroa High School that represent districts 1 and 2. I'm the commissioner that represents the South, and I'm a proud graduate of Cigarroa High School. We have Justice of the Peace judges that are from Cigarroa High School. So a lot of the South Laredo leaders graduated proudly from Cigarroa High School. So we thank you, teachers, counselors, principals, everybody that played a huge role on molding us to be the future leaders. The next, it's going to be you all, and you're going to be super proud of saying where you're from. My brother says that he will continue to provide for our schools any which way he can, and working together with the rest of the council members and collaborating with county and school districts. So if you've seen the work that is being done on Ejido that's gotten paved, and the extra the light signals that are there, we got to thank our council members for that, because they have to use discretionary funds sometimes to do a lot of these projects, and it takes a lot of planning and where are you going to spend that money? To what area? To what part of your district? And that means a lot. So having representatives lead in the city and the county from this area is very important, because we will dump money back into this area for you all and the rest of the families that make up South Laredo. So congratulations to each of the nominees that are sharing the stage with my brother and Mr. Pro, board members, Mr. Molina. Thank you for everything that you continue to do, because if that passion wasn't still firing up inside of y'all, it would have been different. So thank you so much for what y'all do, and of course the Toro Legend community that's here to my right. Congratulations everybody, of course, and God bless. Thank you.
To Mr. Joseph Gonzalez, I present this plaque to his brother, Jesse Gonzalez. From this day forward, Mr. Gilbert Gonzalez at Washington, D.C. is now an official Toro legend. Congratulations to Mr. Gonzalez and to the Gonzalez family.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Our fourth Toro legend is being introduced by Gadi Francisco. Gadi will be introducing today Dr. Juan Francisco Hernandez.
Upon graduating from Cigarroa High School in 1992, Dr. Juan Francisco Hernandez attended Laredo Junior College and earned an associate's degree in emergency medical services in May 1995. Furthermore, he continued his education career at Laredo Community College, and in 2001, he earned an associate's degree in nursing. In 2005, he graduated with a Bachelor's of Science in Nursing from Texas A&M International University in Laredo, Texas. He continued his nursing career, attending Texas A&M International University and earning a master's degree in nursing and family nurse practitioner by 2007. His passion to increase his knowledge led him to attend Abilene Christian University in Abilene, Texas. And in December 2019, he graduated with a doctorate in nursing practice. Throughout his life, He has served the Laredo community in the medical field for over 3 decades, first as an EMT paramedic, then as a registered nurse, and later as a family nurse practitioner. He now holds a doctoral degree in nursing. He has worked in emergency departments, nephrology clinics, urgent clinics, and for the past 12 years has had a passion for correctional medicine. His current patient population is from all over the world, including Russia, China, Haiti, Cuba, Colombia, Venezuela, Africa, Nicaragua, Ecuador, Honduras, El Salvador, Guatemala, Mexico, as well as the United States. He takes great pleasure in treating patients from diverse and ethnic and cultural backgrounds. Beyond his professional contributions, he is a devoted husband of 25 years and a loving father of 4 children, 2 boys and 2 girls. He enjoys traveling and is passionate about attending the kids' school games and events, as well as traveling to out of town for club games. All in all, he gives thanks to God for every one of his accomplishments and blessings that have come his way. Above all, he is a firm believer that nothing is accomplished without God's grace. His words of wisdom are, "The future belongs to those who believe in beauty of their dreams."
Good morning, everybody. And first of all, congratulations to every one of you. Thanks for all you do for the community. I would like to formally express my sincere gratitude for being selected as a Toro Legend recipient by Cigarroa High School that once played a foundation role in my education journey. It is truly an honor to be recognized by an institution within the very community that helped me shape my academic and professional path. The supportive foundation provided by this school, along with many others in our community, made my educational experience both meaningful and transformative. Those early influences, still discipline, compassion, commitment to serve, have guided me throughout my career in the medical profession and community health service. To now serve the same community as a doctor of nurse practitioner and to be acknowledged for this work is both humbling and deeply rewarding. I remain committed to advancing community health and continuing to give back to the institutions and individuals who invested in my growth. And for the youth, always follow your dreams, be disciplined, be committed, and you'll accomplish every goal that you want to. Thank you.
Dr. Juan Francisco Hernandez, it's my honor as the top principal of Cigarroa High School to present this plaque. And from this day forward, you're an official Toro Legend. Congratulations, sir. Our fifth Toro Legend is being introduced by Daniela Garza. Daniela will introduce Cynthia Elizabeth Magallanes.
Cindy Magallanes, upon graduating with honors from Cigarroa High School in 1992, attended Laredo Junior College. Cindy had a job as a secretary in an organization called Cancer Patient Services while attending college. As she progressed in her studies, she enjoyed working in the organization, helping her community by assisting in raising funds to provide services for cancer patients. This inspired her to major in sociology. When she eventually finished her prerequisites at Laredo Junior College, she transferred to Texas A&M International University. She decided to major in secondary education with a focus on reading, along with a double major in sociology. Cindy, through her hard work and dedication, eventually graduated with a bachelor's degree in secondary education with a focus on reading, and a double major in sociology in 2001. After graduating from TAMIU, she was hired as a literacy lab teacher at Los Obispos Middle School.
She enjoyed writing and applied for the South Texas Writing Project, where she eventually became a consultant in July 2006. In addition, Cindy enjoyed growing as a professional, acquiring more duties and responsibilities in her teaching role at Los Obispos Middle. This determination allowed her to gain more experience in her career, and her principal at the time offered her the role of creative writing teacher at the school. The experience she gained was recognized by the English coordinator, Ms. Tula Garza, when she entrusted her with creating a whole new curriculum for the creative writing class that would be used by other writing teachers in UISD. Finally, Cindy, through her many years of teaching creative writing at Los Obispos Middle School, had her students participate in numerous essay contests, which they've gone on to win. One of these contests is the Do the Right Thing essay contest. This essay is a district initiative through the community and schools that spreads awareness to stop youth violence in our schools and community. Los Obispos students have won the essay contest on 4 occasions, which included a trip to Washington, D.C. for the yearly national meeting of Venti Contest winners from 24 other cities throughout the U.S. In closing, after 24 years of teaching, Cindy sees herself continuing to make a difference in her students' lives, helping to improve their writing and literacy skills, which they will need for their successful careers. Cindy continues to grow as a teacher, adapting to changing technologies and teaching methods to better reach her students and assist them in the most effective way possible. Her words of wisdom are, to the students of Cigarroa High School, in life, we may face obstacles. However, we should always remember that there is a gleam of light in the darkest tunnel. With hard work and dedication, anything may be accomplished if you put your mind to it. Hard work pays off. Thank you.
I cannot imagine being here. I'm extremely grateful to my teachers that I see now and Mr. Guzman, my principal at the time. I couldn't have made it without you all support and guiding me in every sort of way. Yes, I've been working at Los Obispos Middle School for a long time, and every day I tell my students, hard work does pay off. Starting from a person who was a migrant worker, I started at 11 years old, working in the fields with the guidance of my parents, Margarita Magallanes, who's sitting over there, my dad Osvaldo Magallanes, and my sister Margarita Magallanes, who've always been there for me. I could not have done it without them being there with all the love and support day in and day out, working 3 jobs and studying at the same time. Muchas gracias, mami, por todo lo que sigues haciendo por nosotros. No lo podía haber hecho sin ustedes. Todo el apoyo y el cariño que nos has dado. Quiero que sepas que te quiero mucho y nunca te olvides todos los sacrificios que has hecho por nosotros. Thank you to everyone. I am so proud to have graduated from Cigarroa, and I tell my students every day, I am proud to be and have graduated from Toro's Toro Legend 2026, and thank you to everyone here sitting next to me. I am so grateful for everything. I love you all, and always remember, hard work does pay off, kids. Love you all.
Ms. Cindy Elizabeth Magallanes, as the proud principal of Cigarroa High School, I have this honor to present this plaque to you, and from this day forward, you're an official Toro legend. Congratulations. Thank you. Congratulations. Our sixth Toro legend is being introduced by Armin Van Lord. Help us welcome Mr. Oscar Mejia.
From the Toro class of 1996, we have Oscar Mejia. After graduating high school, Oscar Mejia attended LC to study computer programming, but he eventually stepped away to help his parents with bills. He worked a few small jobs until he began with his first major career with the city of Laredo, where he spent nearly 10 years also working as a 911 dispatcher. That was one of his biggest jobs that led him to become law enforcement officer. In 2009, he joined the U.S. Customs Border Protection and completed the Federal Law Enforcement Academy in Gonco, Georgia. Thank you. A few years later, in 2013, Oscar became a canine handler attending the Canine Academy in Front Royal, Virginia. He now has 17 years with CBP and 13 years as a canine handler, and he's proud to have earned the agency's highest award, the Blue Eagle. Outside of work, his biggest pride is his two amazing kids, now 25 and 20. His son works for the fire department, and his daughter is studying animal science in Kingsville. Both graduated from United School, where they are dedicated student athletes. His son was a defensive captain for the football team, and his daughter was also the captain of a softball team. He loves both of them. He couldn't be more proud of them. Now for his words of wisdom. Hard work beats talent, when talent doesn't work hard enough. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you everyone for being here. Now I'm nervous. First of all, I want to thank everyone for being here. The committee, Toro Legends, thank you for that honor. Mr. Guzman, my principal, thank you, sir, for everything. Ms. Soria, Ms. Nanez, Spanish teacher, thank you, ma'am. Thank you for everything. It's an honor to be here. I wasn't ready for this speech. I didn't know we had to talk. So back then there was no iPads and stuff like that. So I'm going to take you a little bit back. Since being a proud Southside, I started at Zachary Elementary back in the 80s. HP Zachary, my school. From there, Cigarroa Middle, that's where everything started for me. When I met new friends, coaches, for the first time, to the legend over there, Coach Burt, I thank him for everything. Since middle school, he was there for us. Because of him and the friends and all that stuff, I ended up playing football, and that's one of the first things that helped me in life. And in 7th grade, that's when we were playing the championship against United Middle, and that's when I scored my first touchdown. Thank you, Coach Bird. We ended up winning City and Governors. Moving forward, 8th grade, we were one of the first class to win everything. We won football, undefeated, basketball, track, even soccer, everything. Fast forward, going into high school, I'm so proud that in those years, we made it to the state finals, making the playoffs. And I remember playing against Martin, the first district game, and Martin hadn't scored for the first 3 games, and the coaches told us, if they score a touchdown against you guys, we're gonna get to the field, to the parking lot, everybody's get down from the bus, and you are gonna start running. So they're better not score on us. So we did. We stopped them, we left them in 0, and that's when the coaches and all of us believed in each other. From there, we made the playoffs, and it was great memories. Thank you, Coach Burt, and to all the coaches. I don't know if they're here, the rest of them, but I don't see them. They're gone. And moving forward, again, going with the City of Laredo, working there for 10 years, where I decided to become a law enforcement was when I got hired for the 911 dispatcher. That's when I saw everything. And from there, I moved and got hired in 2009 for Customs and Border Protection. I had to go to Georgia, Glencoe, Georgia, for almost 4 or 5 months, and it was really hard to leave my kids behind. They were little, and it was really hard. It was my first time leaving out of state and go study for 4 or 5 months. And from there, as an officer, I got hired to become a canine handler. And I've been almost, 18 years, going on 18 years for CBP. And that's where I got my highest award from Washington, D.C., the Blue Eagle Award, the Director's Award. And from there, I love my job, and I'm not here to recruit, but it's a really, really good job. I love my job, and I'm proud to be on the South Side. Sometimes they all ask me, like, hey, where you from, what school? And I say, no, pues, Cigarroa, bro, Cigarroa High School. They're like, South Side, man. Yes, sir, South Side. Believe it or not, there's a lot of us, especially the two-party comments are there, Cigarroa. Councilmen, all of us that are here, to my parents, papás, estoy aquí por ustedes, los quiero mucho y fueron muy fuertes conmigo, pero al fin todo se paga. Batallaron, pero aquí estoy. To my sisters, my brothers, graduates also from Cigarroa. To my son, love you son, my future. Hopefully, thank you everyone, thank you, and thank you very much.
Mr. Oscar Mejia, as the proud principal of Cigarroa High School, I have this honor to present this plaque, and from this day forward, Mr. Oscar Mejia, you are an official Toro legend. Congratulations to you. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you.
Our seventh Toro legend is being introduced by Mr. Diego Martinez. Diego will read Jose Mones for Mr. Jose Mones.
From the Toro class of 1996, we have Jose Mones. He was raised in Laredo, Texas, and is the son of Jose R. Aranda and Dara M. Aranda, both immigrants from Mexico who instilled in him the values of hard work, humility, and service. He grew up in a family of 6 alongside his sisters Angelica, Alvarado, and Perla Garza, and his late brother Marcos Joel Aranda, whose memory continues to inspire Jose's dedication to family and service. Jose attended Leindecker Elementary and Cigarroa Middle School before graduating from Cigarroa High School in 1996. He was a passionate athlete. He played varsity basketball for 3 years and was selected to the All-City first team in his senior year. At age 15, he began working alongside his uncle, cleaning warehouses and offices, later taking on roles at Churchy Fried Chicken and Blockbuster Video, where he developed a strong foundation in customer service and leadership. His turning point came in 2001, when he was accepted into the Laredo Fire Department Academy, earning certifications as a firefighter and EMT basic. In 2003, he became part of the first paramedic class in Laredo to test at the National Registry level, successfully earning his EMT paramedic certification. Jose's career has been marked by steady advancement, promoted to assistant driver engineer in 2010, fire apparatus engineer in 2013, and fire captain and EMS supervisor in 2021. In his current role, he oversees daily medical operations, ensuring high-quality care for patients and operational excellence across emergency medical services. Since 2018, he has also served part-time with the Webb County Volunteer Fire Department, providing vital emergency response and fire protection services to the broader Webb County community. His dual commitment to both city and county operations reflects his deep-rooted dedication to public safety and community service. Jose is married to Yanet Monez, and together they raised 4 children. 3 daughters, Ashley, Anaí, and Yasmin, and 1 son, Ricky. A true believer that family comes first, Jose approaches life and leadership with that mindset that teamwork can accomplish the impossible. His journey from a hardworking teenager in South Laredo to a tactical leader in emergency response is a testament to grit, growth, and power of service. His words of wisdom are, ambition without implementation is a ridiculous delusion. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. To the class of 2026, faculty, staff, and honored guests gathered here today in Toro land, it is a profound privilege to stand before you today and share this moment with such remarkable individuals. Before I continue, I must first express my deepest gratitude. I thank God for granting us the blessing of being here today. To my family, Yanet, Ashley, Anaí, Jasmine, and Ricky, know that you are my foundation, my strength, and my purpose. Everything I represent and do, I do it for you guys. To all my teachers and coaches, I am grateful for every lesson, every correction, every moment they invested in me, for your impact will always be part of my story. Para mis queridos padres, por todo el amor incondicional que me otorgaron todos estos 49 años de vida, todo el esfuerzo y sacrificio que hicieron por sacarnos adelante, hoy se manifiesta con este reconocimiento, pues es un honor compartir el mismo reconocimiento con mi querido hermano Marcos Aranda. Esto es para ustedes, crearon 2 leyendas. Now allow me to share a quote that really inspired me from a book, the 5 a.m. Club. And Robin Sharma once wrote, ambition without implementation is a ridiculous delusion. This statement carries a tremendous weight, especially for a day like today. It reminds us that dreams, no matter how inspiring, hold no value unless we act on them. Many people dream loud, but only a few are willing to take the steps required to bring those dreams to life. Ambition may spark excitement, but action is what creates change. This quote resonated deeply with me, especially in my work as a fire captain, where I oversee medics. In the fire and medical service, everyone says they want to be sharp, dependable, and ready for the big call. But only those that maintain discipline become that firefighter or medic. Desire alone does not make you elite. Repetition, preparation, and commitment do. Our community doesn't benefit from our intentions. It benefits from our actions. A citizen learning structure does not care about my ambition. A patient in cardiac arrest does not care about my goals. They care about our execution in the critical moment. Implementation is what saves lives. Ambition is merely the spark. Implementation is not optional. It is life or death. We do not rise to the level of our ambition. We rise to the level of our preparation. So for everyone here, especially class of 2026, listen closely. Let this be a lesson you carry forward. Success is built not on dreams alone, but on the work you put in every day. You do not need perfection. You do not need all the answers. You simply need the courage to show up, to try, to fail, to learn, and to continue forward. Remember this, you are capable of far more than you realize, not because someone else believes in you, but because you chose to believe in yourself. Challenge your limits, honor your potential, and build a life that reflects your highest standards. Your story is only the beginning. Write it with courage, with effort, and above all, with total pride, guys. Make it a story you'll be prepared to tell someday. Thank you.
Mr. Jose Munez, as the proud principal of Cigarroa High School, I present this plaque to you in recognition and from this day forward to be known as a Toro legend. Congratulations. I do have to say that we've had some emergencies here at Cigarroa High School, and Mr. Moniz has answered those dispatch calls and has been here and helped our students and our faculty here at Cigarroa High School. So thank you for that. Our ninth Toro legend is being introduced by Jocelyn Aviles, and she will be reading for Ms. Selena Peña, one of our Cigarroa High School teachers. I skipped one, but here we go. Well, you know what? I skipped one, so we'll go back. I'm sorry, my bad. Selena, you know I love you. She's my former student. She understands. Here we go. Our eighth Toro legend is being introduced by Alisandra Alfaro. The bell was late. Yeah, here we go. Alisandra will read the script for Mr. Mario Ordunez.
Mario A. Ordonez was born in Mexico and immigrated to the United States at the age of 13. He is also the eldest of 7 siblings and the only member of his family to serve in the military. Mr. Ondez is also married to Peggy Ondez, and together they have 2 daughters, Peggy and Mary. He is also the proud grandfather of 2 granddaughters, Skylar and Charlie Colbar. Mr. Ondez honorably served in the United States Army for 20 years from 1987 until his retirement in 2008 with the rank of Master Sergeant, one of the highest positions attainable by an enlisted soldier. Throughout his distinguished military career, he completed 4 combat tours, fulfilled every leadership responsibility required for advancement in combat environment. His assignments include a tour of Republic of Korea, where he served as the U.S. Army Host National Representative, coordinating with the Republic of Korea Army and the Ministry of National Defense. He also served in Germany, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, and completed multiple tours in Iraq, where he earned the Bronze Star Medal. Following his retirement from the Army in 2008, Mr. Ondez continued his commitment to service by becoming a junior ROTC instructor, a position he held until May 2023. He now serves as a coordinator in the Office of Director of Army Instruction, where he oversees and supports 23 JROTC programs across the Dallas area. Mr. Ondez earned an associate's degree from Central Texas College, as well as both a Bachelor of Science and a Master of Science in Project Management from the University of Management and Technology. And his words of wisdom are, all roads lead somewhere. Always ensure that each step you take, each day is leading you to the right direction. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. It's a little bit overwhelming being here. 1983. Something a long time. Isn't that right, Miss Betty? You were here. You were here, Ms. Gomez. It was great to walk in here as a freshman and then graduate as the first 4-year graduating class. And going back a little bit, I was sitting there as one of the JROTC cadets the first time I put on a uniform. The first time I realized that that was my dream, that's what I wanted to do. Why that dream? We had a guest speaker, my military hero. His name was Roy Benavides. He was a Medal of Honor recipient. Rest in peace. He came and spoke to our military ball, and his story is amazing. And I said, I want to be like Roy. That's what I want to do. I want to be a soldier. And well, that's what I wanted then, okay? Because if you know his story, it's really a tall order to fill if you want to be like Roy. So 20 years later, in 4 combat tours, I realized that the ladder was really tall. okay? And he really realized what it meant, and my respect just grew that much more for him. And he, anyway, he made an impact, just like a lot of the educators, okay? And that's one of the things I want to do. I want to thank first all the educators that make an impact on our lives, okay? From all of us sitting here. It all began with the educators. And for me, it began in elementary school with Miss Vasquez. I don't know if here anybody ever heard Miss Vasquez. I was in Santo Niño Elementary School. She was the first teacher that made a huge impact in my life. And then when I came to high school, Gerald, he made a huge impact on my life. Sergeant Branson, Major Hartley, Lieutenant Colonel Starnes. So anyway, I joined I went on to the military immediately right after high school, and I said I want to do this for 2 years. And that's all I want to do. 2 years later, I said I really love this. This is something I love the structure. I met my wife, which I'm very grateful. She kept me grounded and kept me going. We've been married for about 37 years now. And so after 2 years, I decided to say, yeah, I really like this. I want to do this 2 more years to see what it's like. Because I was young and it was like maybe 4 years, a little too much for commitment. But I loved it. I did that 3 times. And after that, I said, you know what, I'm not getting out. So I signed up indefinitely. That means that you have to resign to get out. So when you want to get out, you got to resign. So 20 years later, I get out and I'm lost. So who do I turn to? You know the guiding light that the superintendent was talking about. You have to have a vision, you have to have a guideline. Everything was clear all the way up until that point. And then I said, well, I'm retiring, and this is what I love doing, being a soldier. And my wife, in her infinite wisdom, she said, why don't you do JROTC? And so I've been doing that for a long time. And I can tell you one thing, if you find something that you love doing, you won't work a day in your life. It is, and I've been blessed to do that. I'm blessed to have a great family. Thanks to my brother for being here, my family, my mother, particularly my mother, being a great support and a great inspiration. She's the one who first shined the light and pointed me in the direction that I was needed to be heading. And this is where part of my words of wisdom come from. All roads lead somewhere. This is what I've been telling cadets for a long time. All roads lead somewhere. Every time you wake up in the morning, you're going to get on that path that's going to take you where you want to go. The path is not always easy. It's not easy, and it's going to test you. But you need to be in the right path. Every morning when you wake up, get on the right path, get on the right road, so that 5 years from now, when you wake up, you are where you wanted to be. So, it is, congratulations to all the honorees. It is a big honor to be here, and again, this is overwhelming. So thank you all for being here, and thank you all for this great honor. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mario Ordonez. As the proud principal of Cigarroa High School, I have this honor to bestow this plaque, and from this day forward, sir, you are an official Toro legend. Congratulations. Thank you. And now we do have Ms. Jocelyn Avenes, who will present our Toro faculty teacher, Ms. Selena Peña.
As a proud graduate of Cigarroa High School, class of 2003, Ms. Peña came back to Toro Land to give back to the community that raised her. In 1983, the year the school opened, her mother started working at Cigarroa and remained there until she retired. 2 years later, Ms. Peña was born into a community where Cigarroa was not just a profession, but a way of life. Only to come back and teach at the same school that shaped her family feels personal, purposeful, and deeply rooted. She received a Bachelor of Arts in English from Texas A&M University College Station, as well as a graduate certificate in Mexican American Studies from the University of Texas at San Antonio. Shaped by the women and teachers who guided her growing up, Ms. Peña now carries her lesson into her classroom by centering culture, language, and lived experience. Her work goes beyond the classroom through advocacy, curriculum, development, and public scholarships. Ms. Peña has spoken and been featured at the National Association for Chicana and Chicano Studies, where she has shared her work on education, identity, and community-based teaching. Outside of the classroom, she utilizes TikTok to advocate for kids, educators, and culturally sustainable teaching, reaching thousands through community-based storytelling. As a content creator, they have been featured, collaborated with organizations such as the ACLU of Texas, the Trevino Project, Latin Exchange, and Crayola. Her work is based on corazon, cultural pride, and the conviction that we all rise together when we learn together. Her words of wisdom are: take yourself seriously, even when the world doesn't. Your story, your voice, your accent, and your questions belong in every room you enter. Don't wait until you feel ready read anyway, speak anyway, try anyway. Let the women who raised you keep guiding you through the lesson they left with you. Remember, success doesn't always mean leaving. Sometimes it means coming back and building something better. Cigarroa is the only school with a bull ring at its center. That is intentional. It reminds us that toros don't avoid the ring. We enter it rooted in comunidad, proud and ready. Thank you.
I'm going to be honest, I didn't know we were supposed to prepare something. So I'm sorry in advance. I've been shaped by this school since, I guess, the moment I was born. And I'm going to be calling out certain people and attaching memories to it. To Miss Gigi Perez, for your kindness and patience. I am absolutely horrible at math, and she was absolutely patient with me when it came to geometry. And because of her, I didn't lose hope. To Miss Soria, for picking up a vibe, and I can't even remember the vibe, but a moment has shifted in me, and she called me out into her office, which was outside the classroom, to have a talk with me. That's a moment I'll remember. Ms. Nunez, to helping me learn, not just learn the fight song, but have it instilled in me. Ms. Gomez, for the fact that I learned that it's not que hora son, it's que hora es. The first thing that I do, or actually I really want to leave with, and she is going to absolutely hate me after this. I want to honor the person that created the legend. Without her, there wouldn't be a legacy to be built on. To Miss Sonia Peña, my mother. 40 years at Cigarroa since it started, and then 40 years with me. That's a tremendous amount of patience. And I would also like to dedicate this to my students. I've been absolutely blessed with students in the past 13 years that I've been teaching. But these group of weirdos, wonderful weirdos, are absolutely heaven blessed, right? A heaven gift. So thank you very much.
Ms. Elena Peña, as a proud principal of Toro Grande, I present to you this plaque, and from this day forward, you are now an official Toro legend. Congratulations to you. Thank you.
Congratulations. Great job.
Our 10th Toro legend is here an exception, which is going to be Mr. Ramiro Quintana, but we're going to have Mr. Alejandro Rodriguez read for him. Alejandro.
Ramiro Quintana is a proud graduate of the mighty Toro class of 1998. His service to the community began 26 years ago with the Webb County Sheriff's Office as a correctional officer. He attended Laredo Community College a few months later, where he was granted his jailer license. Mr. Quintana continued working as a jailer, and in 2004, he was given the opportunity to attend the Regional Police Academy at Laredo Community College, receiving his basic Texas Peace Officer license. Throughout the years, he worked alongside different departments. From 2006 to 2010, Ramiro Quintana was assigned with the U.S. Marshal's Office in transporting federal inmates to and from court proceedings. In late 2010, Ramiro was transferred to the Civil Division, in which his duties consisted of executing civil and criminal documents along transporting inmates to and from counties, cities, and states for outstanding warrants or failure to appear. Mr. Quintana in 2011 to 2019 was assigned as a Sergeant of Arms for the 111th District Court with Honorable Judge Monica Knudsen. His duties became as a crucial deputy responsible for maintaining order, safety, and protocol in the courtroom, to ensure the courtroom operates smoothly, enforcing judge-directed rules and protecting participants. Mr. Quintana did not only have a passion for law enforcement, but also for men's adult softball. In 2016, he participated in the Police Softball World Series. His team won first place. His dedication to his career led him to be promoted to sergeant for the Civil Division in 2019 to present. The Warren Civil Division, with Sergeant Quintana's supervision, led a felony warrant operation called Operation Gotcha, where over 100 felony warrants were executed in a 6-month period in the year 2021. The group was awarded the Sheriff's Award for their outstanding efforts. His continued education today has earned him the title of Sergeant with a Master Peace Officer and Master Jailer license. His words of wisdom are, "Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world." Thank you.
And to Mr. Quintana, as this day forward, he is an official Toro legend, so congratulations to Mr. Ramiro Quintana, who is not here with us today. Congratulations. Our 11th Toro legend is being introduced by Genesis Hernandez. She'll be presenting Mr. Ricardo Richie Rangel.
Ricardo Rangel is a proud graduate of Cigarroa High School, class of 2005. During his high school years, Ricardo distinguished himself through achievements in athletics. playing for the Toro football team as a 3-year varsity player, and also being part of the Toro powerlifting team, which made it to regionals. After graduation, Ricardo continued his journey by attending 2 semesters at Laredo College. He started his career in the oil fields and also worked for City of Laredo. He always felt a passion for the transportation industry and decided to take classes to obtain his CDL and started his own trucking company. Following in his father's footsteps, Ricardo decided to run for public office and now serves as council member for City of Laredo, where he serves his district and the entire city. Being inducted into the Toro High School Legends is a testament to Ricardo's enduring legacy and their positive influence, not only to the school's community, but to the city community as well. He remains deeply committed to giving back, inspiring future generations to pursue their dreams, and embrace excellence in all they do, and also encourages them to never give up. His words of wisdom are, if you want something, if you dream of something, don't ever give up. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Well, I am from class of 05. I voted for your program homecoming. So yeah, thank you, committee, for, allowing me to be up here and be chosen to be a Toro legend. Everybody up here, honorees, congratulations. It's an honor to be in front of a lot of legends. What I'm hearing, the stories, how you've been so successful in life. I still remember running down the gym. Coach Bird, thank you for screaming, for yelling at us. Ms. Perez, thank you so much for showing me when I had, there was a lot of times that I wasn't able to do geometry, but you got me through it. Ms. Gomez, I got to class, I'm still here. Todavía puedo hablar español. So, yeah, so it's a great honor to be, to be invited to be chosen to be the Toro legend. Students, I was there, especially in the top pictures, I was up there. So, thank you so much. Just follow your dreams. There's things that sometimes it's going to feel impossible, but just continue, keep moving forward. I just heard a lot of quotes. Hard work beats talent, and it's true. Just work, keep working, and you'll find your way. Whatever you want to do in life, keep at it. Just there's going to be bumps and bruises along the way, but as long as you're consistent, you'll get there. So thank you so much for allowing me to be an honor, and thank you so much.
Mr. Ricardo, Mr. Angel, as the proud principal of Cigarroa High School, I bestow this flag to you, and from this day forward, Mr. Angel, you are a Toro legend. Congratulations. Congratulations, and I have to say also a former student, so I'm very proud. Here we go. Next person up, we have our 13th legend. No, our 12th legend is going to be read by Ms. Bianca Camarillo, and it is Andres Andy Segovia.
Andres Andy Segovia is a Toro graduate of the class of 1995. He is a respected entrepreneur, civic leader, and technology advocate whose life and career reflect a strong commitment to excellence, service, and community impact in Laredo, Texas. He is also passionate about photography, which he enjoys as a creative outlet to capture meaningful moments and the beauty of people and community. Andy married his high school sweetheart, Melissa Segovia, in 1997. and together they are proud parents of 2 sons, Andres and Alejandro. In high school, Andy was actively involved in choir, math club, computer club, and served as a 1995 student class officer. Experiences that helped shape his leadership skills and passion for learning. Andy's drive for a better future was sparked even earlier by the influence of Mr. Robert Bird, his 8th grade teacher, whose encouragement and shared success stories inspired him to pursue a stronger career path and lifelong commitment to personal growth. Andy continued his education at Laredo Community College, earned an associate in applied science in December 1997. In 1999, he founded Ascending Technologies Incorporation, where he serves as a founder and president for more than 2 decades. He has led the company with clear focus on helping business grow and achieve long-term success through reliable, forward-thinking technology solutions. In recognition of this impact, the Laredo Chamber of Commerce awarded Ascending Technologies Incorporation Emerging Business of the Year in 2018. The company has also maintained an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau since 2007. Andy remains deeply committed to civic service. He has served 3 years on the Laredo Chamber of Commerce Board. Is an active Rotarian with the Laredo Day Break Rotary Club, a member of the Laredo Economic Development Corporation, and often volunteers his time supporting nonprofit organizations, community events, and fundraisers. He also enjoys mentoring students interested in technology and photography. His words of wisdom is, "No single moment defines my life. Every experience has laid a brick in the foundation of my journey." Thank you.
Thank you. It is an honor to be a Toro legend. I first want to thank God, of course, and my family that has supported me in my journey as where I am today. Only they know the sacrifices that they have given up for the success that I have acquired. Mamá, gracias por todo el tiempo, todas las noches que me ayudaste con las tareas, con la escuela, con la vida. Gracias, mamá. Starting this journey of becoming a Toro legend started with Noeli introducing me into this, and the questions that the committee prepared for me to start thinking of what a Toro legend is. Hearing all these honorees and the great wisdom that they shared with us, it also started getting me thinking of what is actually to me to be a Toro legend, right? And what started my journey as a Toro legend. And I think it started very early in my life. I came from Nuevo Laredo. We were living most of my elementary life in Nuevo Laredo. And my English was very, very broken, very limited. And LISD, I guess, had a program back then where I was in Caguas Elementary. And in Caguas Elementary, there was a teacher, Mr. McKenzie, that allowed me to learn properly speaking English, right? And that was a struggle within my first journeys of life that LISD prepared or they had in Caguas Elementary. And that was my first journey in life as to who I am right now, right? Learning from a language that was primary, which is Spanish, to now a secondary language, which was English. And then throughout the life, right, I came to Cigarroa Middle. I started middle school, and it was when I stopped being what gamers call an NPC, right? A person that's just walking through life, doing nothing, and just being whatever life is guiding you. And as an NPC for all the gamers that are there, are just for people that are just doing nothing, right? And that was when Mr. Bird was one of my teachers, and I cannot remember if it was 7th or 8th grade, but at that point in my life, I became aware as to where I wanted to be because he gave me inspiration for life. He gave me an inspiration and hope to what to become in the future. And I am so grateful for our teachers that have shaped me into what I am now. The whole, I think it starts from the administration and LID to every single person. Seeing Mr. Guzman in his energetic motion as a vice principal when I was in high school was just an inspiration. And I think every single moment that I saw back then as a limitation has shaped me into becoming a better person as to what I am today. So if I leave one word of advice for everybody is, be aware of your surroundings, be aware of your present moment, because those lives, moments, are what's going to shape you to be the better person that you will become now and in the future. So I want to thank everybody who has become that person that has shaped me to be the great person that I am today. Thank you so much.
Mr. Andy Cigarroa, as the proud principal of Cigarroa High School, I present this plaque to you. I come to the stage for it. You are an honor. You are a total legend. Thank you. I'm honored.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Is this mine? Yeah, this is mine. Our 13th Toro legend is being introduced by Mr. Francisco Reyes. Please welcome Mr. Ramiro Vélez III.
Let's go. Mr. Ramiro Vélez III graduated from Cigarroa High School in 2000. He is the son of late Judge Ramiro Vélez Jr. and Mrs. Amelia Vélez, along with his brothers George and Eddie. He attended H.B. Zachary Elementary and Cigarroa Middle School and proudly finished here at Cigarroa High School. Upon graduating in 2000, he enrolled in Laredo Community College and started his basic course of studies. He met his wife, Aide, and had their firstborn, Ramiro IV. And needing to provide for his family, he paused his academic journey, but always with determination in finishing what he started. His wife, Aide, completed her studies in 2008 and became an elementary teacher. And he re-enrolled in LCC and completed his associate degree in criminal justice in 2010. That same year, he also graduated from Regional Law Enforcement Academy at LCC and became a certified Texas peace officer. He started working as a deputy constable here in Webb County, particularly in South Laredo and surrounding areas. Over the years, the family grew, and he had two daughters, Gabriela and Sarai. Gabriela is currently attending TAMU and finishing her studies next year. Sarai needs one more year of high school and is following in her mother's footsteps. His youngest son, Adrian, started high school and is looking forward to completing and attending college. Ramiro IV completed his bachelor's degree and is currently pursuing a master's degree. They have been provided an educational path to follow as Aide added to her studies, completing a master's degree from TAMU. Ramiro has recently earned his bachelor's degree in business administration and is currently enrolled for his master's degree. It's set to be completed by the end of this year. Ramiro has also rejoined the retail industry and has been a finance manager with a local company for more than 10 years. Having been involved in helping his father over the years, he was drawn to public service and the opportunity to help out the community. With his family's support and encouragement, he ran and won his first campaign in 2012. He became a school board trustee for the United Independent School District, representing South Laredo. He is proud of the work and accomplishments he has been a part of over the years. He has won the last 3 elections and has now served as a board member for more than 13 years and looks forward to continuing to serve the community. And his words of wisdom are, education is one of the key factors to success.
Thank you very much. Good morning to everybody that's here. I want to congratulate my fellow honorees that are here up on the stage. Everybody's such an inspiration to our community and to our youth. I am deeply honored to stand before you today as a Toro legend, and I accept this recognition with gratitude and with a strong sense of responsibility. I graduated from this great school back in 2000, and the time I was here helped shape who I am today. To return and be recognized here today as a Toro legend is truly meaningful to me. Cigarroa will always be a part of who I am. I want to thank my family for being here this morning. Your support, your patience, and your belief in me are what make it possible for me to serve. Nothing I do happens alone, and I'm grateful to share this moment with you guys. También quiero agradecer a mi madre. Sus sacrificios, su fuerza y su apoyo han sido la base de todo lo que hoy soy. Madre, muchas gracias por todo. La quiero mucho. I would also like to acknowledge and thank several teachers that over the years have truly made a difference for me. Ms. Mireles, Ms. Garza, Mr. Mayers, Mrs. Deyano, and Mr. Stewart. These teachers went above and beyond, arriving early, staying after school, practicing, teaching, and constantly pushing us to be better. They inspired me to push harder, give more, and dedicate the time it takes to make a difference. Their commitment to us and to excellence is truly remarkable, and I am grateful for their example and leadership. Personally, I want to give a special thank you to Mr. Stewart. His passion for history and government made this my favorite subjects, and he showed me how learning can be inspiring and meaningful. Teachers like this have a lasting impact, and I am grateful for the way they shape my perspective and love for learning. While I serve as a board member in a neighboring school district and work as a finance manager, my commitment has always been rooted in service to this community. Leadership is not about titles, it is about responsibility. Every decision we make impacts students, families, and the future. The responsibility, this is one I accept fully with accountability, integrity, and purpose. To me, a Toro legend is not defined by position or recognition. A Toro legend is someone who leads with integrity, stands firm in their values, shows up consistently, and always puts students first. It is someone who understands the real impact happens through commitment, courage, and heart. To the students that are here present, I want to speak directly to you. You are the reason we serve. You are the reason decisions are made carefully and thoughtfully. You are capable of more than you realize. Your future matters. Your voice matters. Your education is your power, and what you choose to do with it will shape not only your life, but this community's future. Never underestimate your potential. Never settle for less than your best. I encourage you to keep learning, keep giving yourself opportunities, and always keep striving for more. As for me, my work and mission continue. I will keep serving with purpose, leading with integrity, and always standing proud as a Toro. Once again, thank you very much to everybody.
Mr. Ramiro Vélez III, as the proud principal of Cigarroa High School, I present this plaque to you, and from this day forward, you are a Toro legend. Congratulations, sir. And for the final Toro legend, I just want to say, this has been an awesome to see that we've had not only a few, but a lot of Toro legends. We have a lot to offer each and every year of success stories of our students graduating and becoming legendary in our community. So with our last Toro legend, we introduce Yaretsi Rodriguez, who will be introducing Ms. Adriana Zamora Ramirez.
Since graduating 30 years ago, Adriana's journey has been defined by a deep commitment to her community and a lifelong passion for education. She began her academic path at Laredo College before transferring to Texas A&M International University. There, she laid the foundation for her career. earning a bachelor's degree in bilingual early childhood education, followed by a master's degree in educational administration. Before finding her true calling in the classroom, Adriana gained valuable perspective through various roles in customer service and hospitality. However, it was in the field of education where she truly excelled. She dedicated 13 years to shaping young minds as an elementary bilingual teacher, a role for which she was honored with the prestigious Campus Golden Apple Award, Teacher of the Year, and Aplauso Award. Her natural leadership eventually led her into administration. After serving 5 years as an assistant principal, Adriana reached a significant career milestone. She is currently the proud principal of Miller Elementary, where she leads with the same heart and dedication she brought to her first classroom. Beyond her professional achievements, Adriana's greatest joy is her family. She has been happily married to Roberto Ramirez Jr. and is the proud mother of Roberto Ramirez III. Whether she is exploring new destinations through her love of travel or leading her campus, Adriana approaches every aspect of life with infectious enthusiasm. She remains a firm believer in living each day to its fullest and continues to inspire those around her with her energy and grace. Her words of wisdom are, "We create our luck, do the little things right, and great things will follow." Thank you.
Thank you. The story of my life, being the end, always in line, and someone I'm very proud. It is an honor. First of all, thank you so much to the committee. This is a beautiful event. I know that we can all attest if we've enjoyed it. It's beautiful. Thank you so much for taking the time and finding money to do this, because I'm sure it was expensive. I do want to say that I am honored. I am truly honored, just like everyone is here. I just want to share something that for me, it was new after I graduated high school, when people would start asking, "Hey, where did you graduate from?" And it's Cigarroa. And some people had a misconception. Oh, like I didn't know whether it was a good thing or a bad thing, but I had no idea that some people had that perception. And I think we can all attest that outstanding things come from South Laredo. So I am very, very proud, very honored. And I know that we can all attest that all these individuals that are here laid an outstanding foundation for us, which is so grateful for your commitment to us, your understanding. We know that it wasn't easy. As an educator myself, I understand all the challenges that we face, but we got through. I'm very, very proud to be a product of South Laredo. Total proud. Fight, fight, fight.
Ms. Adriana Zamora Ramirez, as a proud principal of Cigarroa High School, I present this plaque to you. And from this day forth, you are a total legend. Congratulations.
Wait, one more.
And now for the new tradition that we want to introduce two individuals for the honorary Toro Legend who have helped shape the minds of our students and faculty. We're going to ask for Mr. Mario Guzman. Can you please step up? We are going to have him honored by Edith Garcia.
The following words were shared by current and former teachers who had the honor of working alongside the honorary. According to his colleagues, if anyone deserves to be named an honorary Toro Legend, it is Mr. Mario Guzman, the man responsible for establishing Dr. Leonardis G. Cigarroa as the pride of South Laredo. Mr. Guzman was deeply proud of his school, his students, and his staff. He held high expectations for everyone. Yet he firmly believed in each person's ability and constantly offered his full support. Laura
Yanez, a retired English teacher, described him as an exceptional principal who championed all students' activities and was generally loved by his students. Many recall the uplifting feeling of seeing Mr. Guzman each morning at the school's entrance, greeting students, teachers, parents, and visitors. His daily presence created a sense of family and home. To those who worked with him, it symbolized the beginning of a great, beautiful, and successful day, alongside the best students in the world. Coach Robert Bird reflects that the first thing that comes to mind when remembering his time working with Mr. Guzman is the confidence he installed in educators. He noted that teachers can be challenging, but he always advocated for his staff every minute of every day. He would often remind them, "This is tough, but you are all together, and I know we will pull through." He emphasized that they were in the business of making meaningful impact, and that was a very big deal. Coach Bird expressed deep appreciation for those moments and is grateful that he, along with many others, had the opportunity to work with Mr. Guzman. His words of wisdom are, the saying, "Life is a journey," may have different meanings to different people. In order to enjoy the ride, you have to make good decisions so that life can be meaningful and productive. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. I would like to preface a few words that I will say by thanking Mr. Molina, which I hired him back then. I was his principal, right, Mr. Molina? Did an outstanding job. That's why he's a principal today. And Mr. Memo Pro, a young man that I highly respect, and I know he's going to do a terrific job. He's already doing a terrific job as superintendent. And the rest of the people that are here. To all the Toro legends, congratulations. I am surprised, but not surprised. Because you represent the best that Cigarroa has to offer. And yes, like somebody said, there were other deserving people that could have earned this award. But this is your day, and this is your time. So congratulations. And before I continue, every single person that is here thanked their parents, because without their parents, maybe some of them would not be here today. So let's have the parents of all the honorees, all the legends, please stand and be recognized. Parents, your parents, please stand. We want to recognize you and thank you for everything that you did, for all the support, for all your guidance, for all your love. For taking care of them when they were babies and when they were developing, because as we all know, life is a journey, right? And it starts when we are born. And obviously, the people that we have here behind me, they have lived to your expectations. So parents, again, congratulations. Let me just say one thing. People ask me, Mr. Guzman, did you apply to come to Cigarroa High School? And I said, no, I never applied. Well, how did you get here, sir? Well, back in the day, let's go back to 1987. I was finishing my 4th year at Lamar Middle School as an assistant principal under Mr. Alonso Ramirez. And he called me to his office after my 4th year, summer of 1987, and says, Mr. Guzman, can you please come to my office? So immediately my brain is saying, what did I do? So I walked as fast as I could to his office. He says, sit down. And I sat down. And he says, I have bad news for you.
And I said, yes, you're leaving Lamar. You're going to Cigarroa High School. And I knew little of Cigarroa High School since it had just opened its doors 4 years before that, 1983 to be exact. And I said, but why, sir? Have I not been doing a good job? And he said, no, Mr. Guzman, quite the opposite. I told Alfredo Montemayor, he was the principal here. He was Cigarroa's first principal. Why do you want to take Guzman? Why don't you take so-and-so? And I won't mention names. And he said, I'm not asking you for that. I'm telling you, you need to start thinking about replacing Guzman. And you see, Mr. Montemayor and I had worked together when I was a teacher. I used to go to J.C. Martin where he was a principal. So he knew me. So when I get to Cigarroa High School, I could not believe the change in student atmosphere. Remember, we're dealing with middle schoolers, and there's a difference between middle school and high school. I was spending a lot of time looking at students, getting to know them, as opposed to chasing them and bringing them to the office and teachers stopping me along the hallway. Mr. Guzman, can I talk to you? I have a little problem here and there. You know. So over the span of 19 years, I stayed here. That's more than half of my career. And I can tell you that those 19 years, honestly tell you, were the best years of my educational career. They really were. We had, some setbacks. Who doesn't? But I want to say we had more victories than a lot of people. I am the longest tenured principal to this day at Cigarroa High. And it's something that I will always carry for as long as I live. I bleed blue and silver. Somebody mentioned a few minutes ago, said, Mr. Guzman, when I said I was from Cigarroa, they kind of looked like, what? Well, I have several stories, but I'll just mention one. A colleague of mine said, Mr. Guzman, you've been at Cigarroa High School. How have you been able to manage to deal with those kids over there? That person should have never told me that. Because my response was, look, we have the greatest kids at Cigarroa High School than anywhere else. Yes, we have students here that have gone to Princeton University, to Harvard on a scholarship. Texas, of course, and A&M, everywhere. We had them everywhere. But I said, yes, we also have kids that need a little push, a little guidance, but we believe in them. When people came to me that I'm dropping out, I would spend whatever time it meant for me to be there to make sure that he or she would stay in school, that we had alternatives for them to finish school. And many of them did. There were times where I even made home visits because I wanted to know why Mario Guzman was not coming to school. And for some, it made a difference. Wow, the principal came to my house and talked to my mother about coming to school, the importance of being in school. And you see, this is what it took during my time. I surrounded myself with excellent staff, with a caring staff, a staff that was not an 8 to 4 or 8 to 5 staff, a staff that was there until the job gets done. We were having a TEA meeting on a Monday, and 3 teachers walked into my office and said, Mr. Guzman, may we talk to you, sir? And I said, yes. May we close the door? Yes. So they sat down in my office. They all looked at each other like, who's going to be the first one to ask me? And they said, Mr. Guzman, we want to stay and work late. And I said, okay, well, you know, I stay here until 6, 7 o'clock, or what time are you talking? No, Mr. Usman, you don't understand. We want to stay here until the work gets done, because we want to make sure that TEA is doing a district-wide visit, and they want to check our folders, and we want to make sure that we cross all the T's and dot all the I's. And I said, okay, Mr. Usman, don't worry. Don't worry. I said, well, I'm going to be here for as long as you are here. We did not leave there until very, very late that night. TEA came and we received all kinds of positive comments. Our folders were intact, and the whole district as a whole. But why am I telling you this? This is the example of staff that we had. A caring staff, a nurturing staff, a staff that was there for kids, a staff that was, you know, you can do it, and failure is not an option. You will graduate from high school. And I think we promoted that. And when you have everybody on the same team, just like the football team of 1999, the picture, Mario? All these years I've kept it, and this is very meaningful to me, and for some of you who may not know this picture, which is the only picture that I've ever seen in my lifetime, is the Cigarroa Toros being named Laredoans of the Year in the front page of the newspaper. Front page of the newspaper. Laredo High School. Now, significant is this. This is the football team of 99. So that is school year 99-2000, correct? The significant thing is this, is that Marcos Aranda, the all-district MVP quarterback that year, as a sophomore, we didn't have a very good season when he was a sophomore. We were actually 2-8. Nothing to brag about, right? But I would see the kids running up and down the field, and I would see them just trying as hard as they could, and the coaches were doing their jobs, all of them. Second year, we doubled those victories. Instead of 2-8, we were 4-6. Quite an improvement. We lost to Martin in the last game. I remember that very vividly. We were running for the go-ahead touchdown, and Marcos, in his trying very hard to go over the line, fumbles the ball like at the 1-yard line. And that was the end of the game. We should have won. And just like that Martin game, we had others that went down to the last 2 minutes of the game. So we saw the wave coming, correct? That year, before the famous 99 football season, about 3 parents came to me and asked me, well, Mr. Urban, you know, we're not very happy with the football team and the scores and everything else, and we were wondering if you were going to make a coaching change. And I said, look, I have been to every game as a principal, whether it's in town or out of town. My wife can attest to that. She would always travel with me. And I have seen our kids the way they play. And when I see the other kids that are faster, and when I see that they're bigger, and they're still giving it their all, I will not make a coaching change, because I think we see something good coming up. Well, the following year, here we are. So, the third smallest high school in Class 5A, we should have been a 4A, but we were a Class 5A simply because we want to keep the competition here in town, locally. The following year, we were crowned district co-champions. And why is that significant, the football team of 99? We were the first high school in Laredo football history, this includes United and LISD, the first high school to ever go to the third round of the playoffs. And that meant a lot. I remember going to San Antonio with my wife, and we first went as underdogs and played the McAllen Bulldogs, which we beat. Then we played San Benito also as underdogs. And when I saw them coming out of the chute with a lot of smoke and everything and being so big, I said, oh my goodness, they look super big. But then I was, like I said, we're not going to carry them. So we beat them. Then we were scheduled to play San Antonio Holmes. And during that time, just the name San Antonio Holmes would scare people. They've had a lot of blue chippers, people that are going to big universities on a scholarship. But we went over there, we sent an entourage, the city of Laredo coordinated this, sent an entourage of city officials, including Betty Flores, Mayor Flores, and a lot of her officials. Kids from all the high schools were wearing their proud jackets in support of Cigarroa High School and of Laredo, because now it was Laredo against San Antonio for the first time in history. And we gave them a tough game. It was not a runaway game for them. We lost the game 34-14, but it was a well-played game. The coach for that team, some of you may know who the coach was. Coach David Sanchez. Who is Coach David Sanchez? He is the current coach at United High School. And we talk about it, he said, Mr. Guzman, I will always remember Cigarroa and the way that your kids played. Excellent, they were just excellent. So this is what it's all about right here. The academics, we had the staff that was working very hard with the students, ensuring that failure was not an option. We were a recognized campus. We didn't make exemplary. Very few schools did. But in the Laredo Independent School District, we were a recognized campus. And many a times we were being recognized for having the highest test scores, for having the lowest dropout rates, attendance rates, percentage of students enrolled in applied and technology classes, and the list goes on. So my advice to the Toro Legends is the following. Life is a journey, and you have started a journey on a very positive note. And then, like I said, decisions is what will define you in years to come. So make the right decisions. And remember, we don't have all the answers, neither do you, right? So you seek advice. You have your parents, you have your older brothers and sisters, you have friends, you have your significant others, your wives, your husbands. You're not alone. Together, you will make a difference. Once again, congratulations to all the Toro Legends.
Mr. Mayor Guzman, it's my privilege, and I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart, because you are a role model to me as a teacher, and to see what it was to be a principal, not only a principal, but the principal of Cigarroa High School. So thank you, sir. And for really the honorary Toro Legend, because you spent more time than all high school students here at Cigarroa High School. Congratulations, and bestow this honor to you, sir. Thank you, sir. And for our next honorary Toro Legend, get a little emotional there, that's good. I have Ms. Jasmine Hinojosa, who's going to present Ms. Maria Eugenia Gigi Perez.
I'll be down here talking from here. Go for it, Jasmine. Say nice things about me.
Her colleagues share that Ms. Gigi Perez began her teaching career in August 1983 when the Cigarroa complex first opened. She taught half a year at Cigarroa Middle School and then dedicated 40 and a half years to Cigarroa High School, completing an extraordinary 41-year career in education. Throughout those years, she proudly served in the math department and held the role of master teacher from 1996 to 2023. In that position, she worked closely with her department, mentoring numerous student teachers who were entering the profession and helping shape the next generation of educators. Her commitment to Cigarroa ran even deeper. Her three children, Rene Alberto, Silvia Diana, and Elizabeth Marie, are all graduates of Cigarroa High School. Over the course of her career, she received various awards, including the prestigious Laredo Chamber of Commerce Bell Award, which honors outstanding teachers in Laredo. Yet, as her colleagues know, the achievement she treasured most was simply the opportunity to teach and make a difference in the lives of Cigarroa students. Working alongside Mrs. Perez in the math department has been a true joy. No matter how stressful testing season or deadlines became, she always greeted everyone with a smile. She listened thoughtfully, remained fair and neutral, and consistently supported her team. She was more than an exceptional master teacher. She was a mentor, a team player, a trusted friend, and the beloved Mama Gigi. Her students were just as blessed as her colleagues to experience the lasting impact she made on their lives. Congratulations to her on being part of the first class of the honorary Toros, an honor so well deserved. Her words of wisdom are, success is up to you, no one can give it, no one can take it, only you can earn it.
I say I saved the best for the last, right? No, just kidding. I'm really happy to be back on campus. I've been gone for 2 years because I retired in 2024, but I'm super happy to be here. What can I say? Congratulations to all you honorees. You were great kids, and you still are now. And those out there, I expect you all to graduate too and become something like this back here, okay? Let me see, what am I say? To the teachers, to my teachers still here on campus working hard, May's around the corner. No more lessons learned, no more texting, no more grading. The fun part, right? And to the students, I just wanted to say, enjoy the 4 years here at Cigarroa, because when you leave, you look back and you're going to remember you had fun, but don't have too much fun. You need all the best and score high. Okay? And be nice to your teachers. You don't know how hard it is to teach 25 to 30 different personalities in one classroom and be able to teach our lessons to you. Think about it. Teachers go through about 100 of you per day to handle. So please be nice to your teachers. Be kind to us. And I guess that's about it. Thank you for committee for taking me. I'm so excited. I always thought to myself, oh, why can't I be a Toro legend? I've been here so many years. I don't want to be where I graduated from. I want to be from here. And I wish you too. I'm a Toro legend. Thank you.
Congratulations on behalf of Cigarroa High School, the proud principal, Ms. Maria Eugenia Gigi Perez, for your 41 years of service to the community and the students of Cigarroa High School. We name you an honorary Toro legend.